Our Sports Inquirer here, and here is our exclusive interview with Georgia State volleyball player Jordan Shoemaker. Enjoy. All right, so Jordan, the team was able to get a home win in its home opener against Mercer, taking back to that contest and coming back down 2-1 and emerging with the victory.
hmm Well, I personally and I know the team, we were really excited to get the win. I think we kind of let up a little bit in the middle of the game, and if we could have just kept playing our game, we'll be able to keep the pressure on teams going forward and not go to 5 sets.
Yeah, I talked with Coach earlier, and she said that the Mercer had to get some more athletic attack, a different approach offensively, and it took some sets to adjust to it. You, as a setter, what role do you play in that type of adjustment for the team?
Um, so I would say that my role is just to keep encouraging us as it is because it is difficult, and just to keep like especially from the backcourt, when I'm in the backcourt, calling out the plays as to what the other side is running really does help our block adjust to the movement patterns in the front row on the other side.
Yeah, talk about your defensive role. You know, as a setter, you do a lot of the offense. That's what you're known for. We'll get to that aspect of your game in a moment. What about defensively? You say you call out the plays, and is that really your main role on the defensive side of things to help the team out?
Well, I would just say just making sure to play defense first, because as a setter, your first instinct is to go to the ball, and just set the ball, but playing defense first and getting that ball up in the air so we have an opportunity to hit, I think is fairly important as a setter.
And the team had three players get double digits in kills. What's that like being in an offense where you have multiple players that can produce that much kill opportunities for you?
I think it's really exciting, especially being the setter and calling plays throughout the game. When that hitter gets a kill, it feels like my kill too, and so it's just really exciting to just see my hitters succeed like that.
And speaking with Sally as well, she talked about the different hitting ranges that the players have. Do you go over that before every match, or is that something established in preseason? How do you remember and retain where all the players like the ball placed as far as their attack zones?
So we go over that through practice, and we as setters we learn what our hitters what their best sets are, and we all keep a journal, and then we just kind of memorize it. And so depending on what the other side's doing, you feed that hitter to that zone if it works well with the other side's block.
Do you ever change the zones in the middle of a match? Does that ever happen?
Yeah, it does. It's a learning experience. So throughout the match, when the other side adjusts to you, it's your job to recognize that and adjust your hitters to different zones.
Let's discuss your time at Georgia State. You transferred into the program last year from junior college. And I think this is the first time you're spending two consecutive seasons with one college.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Am I reading that correctly?
Oh yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. So how has that helped with this off season with everything that was going on to be in one location, not have to worry about the transition to a new program?
I think it's really good because you get to bond with a team for more than 1 year. So my first 2 years, I transferred in the middle of my first season to a different school, and so I had to reconnect with a whole new team. And just being here, I've had now going on 2 years of with the same players, and obviously we have new people coming in, but it's just since we already have those connections with the returners, bringing in newcomers is so much easier, and it's just, I don't know, I really have enjoyed it.
Right. And going back to the Mercer match, you're able to have fans at the contest. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know that you were going to be able to, but you did. How much did that help to finally play in front of different people besides just yourselves during scrimmages in preseason?
It's definitely exciting to have fans there. I think that we feed off of the energy from the fans just as much as we feed off energy from each other. And just to have people come and watch and support us is just a lot of fun.
Right. And now you go on the road for your first Sun Belt contest at Troy. You play 3 matches in 2 days. Just what's the approach of the team during this week of practice, and how do you prepare for that much action in a short period?
I think we've done a lot of good preparation throughout preseason leading up to this. we've had our 2-a-days, like preparing our bodies for these next 2 matches in one day and then one the next day. I think we've done really good prep. And then this week at practice, we know that we're prepared for the next 3 games, and we've just been really zeroing in our skills for this week.
And that was an interview with Jordan Shoemaker, Georgia State volleyball player. Thank her for her time as always. Very interesting to hear about her time with the program, spending 2 consecutive years with the school and how that's helped her. And also learning myself, I learned about the hitting zones of the attackers and how the setter role plays into that, and also the defensive responsibilities. So it was a very informative interview. Thank you for your time once again. And until next time, have a good day.